Okay, so when you think of a trip to Greece, what comes to mind? Probably sun-drenched islands, blue water, all that amazing summer stuff, right? But what if I told you there's a whole other side to Greece, an experience that gets you right to the heart of the country's soul? We're talking about the autumn olive harvest. And that's not just some pretty phrase. This seasonal ritual has been playing out in the Greek hills for literally thousands of years. It's like an open invitation to see a side of Greece that's a lot more intimate, a lot more authentic. So, yeah, let's step away from the typical postcard image for a minute and really dig into what makes this autumn adventure so incredibly special. Look, a Greek summer is fantastic. It's all about the coasts, the high energy, the buzz. But autumn? Autumn is different. It's about connection. You see entire villages come together for one single purpose. You're trading those bustling beaches for bustling olive groves. And this tradition, it runs deep. I mean, really deep. It's not just about making food. The whole Mediterranean diet, with olive oil right at the center, is actually recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. The harvest itself is this whole bundle of social practices that basically holds communities together. You're not just watching farming, you're witnessing living history. All right, so if you're feeling inspired, the first big question is probably, when should I go? And with the harvest, believe me, timing is everything. Generally, this season kicks off in September and runs all the way to January. But the kind of experience you'll have changes a lot. Go early in the fall, and you'll get to taste agarillo, this fiery, super peppery green oil made from unripe olives. Then you've got the peak season, November to December. That's when most of the action happens, and you get the most oil. But if you wait until January, the oil becomes way milder, almost buttery. So you can literally pick your own flavor adventure. Okay, so you've got your time of year picked out. Now, the next question is, where exactly do you go to find this liquid gold? Well, the truth is, olives grow pretty much everywhere in Greece, but these four regions are absolute legends. You've got the Peloponnese, which is home to the world-famous Kalamata olive. Crete is the powerhouse, known for its really robust, peppery oils. Lesbos has this totally unique yellow oil you won't find anywhere else. And up north, Halkidiki is the spot for those big, delicious table olives. And just to really wrap your head around the history here, get this. In Crete, you can go and stand next to an olive tree that is over 3,000 years old. It was just a little sapling during the Trojan War, and it still produces olives today. I mean, how incredible is that? It's just mind-blowing. Now let's get into the harvest itself. Let's see how this ancient process actually works, from the tree to the press to the table. You know, it's this beautifully simple process that's worked for centuries. First, huge nets are laid out under the trees to catch every single olive, making sure none of them touch the ground. Then, workers use these long rake-like tools to gently comb the branches, and the olives just rain down. After a quick sort to get rid of any leaves and twigs, they're bagged up and rushed over to the mill for the final magical step, pressing the oil. And this is the moment it's all about. The reward for a hard day's work is getting to taste that brand new oil, fresh from the press. It's nothing like what you buy in the store. It's bright green, it's cloudy, it's alive. That intense peppery kick, that comes from these incredibly high levels of polyphenols. They're powerful antioxidants that are at their absolute peak right after pressing. It's an experience you will never forget. Now, here's the best part of all. This isn't something you just have to watch from the sidelines. You can actually roll up your sleeves and get involved. And there are a bunch of ways to do it. You could book a stay at an agritourism farm and live the life for a few days. If you're short on time, a harvest workshop or day tour is perfect. For a really deep dive, you could even volunteer. Or, hey, you could just join the party at a local olive festival. There's really an option for every kind of traveler. And that's the real key here. When you help out with the harvest, you stop being an outsider looking in. You become, even for just a little while, part of the story. You're contributing to a tradition that's been the lifeblood for Greek families for generations. That's a connection that goes way beyond your typical vacation. So if you're looking for a different kind of trip, one that's all about culture, community, and of course, incredible flavor, well, your own Greek Odyssey is waiting for you. Really, the only question left is, are you ready to swap the beach towel for a harvest net and make some memories that you'll be talking about for years to come? If you are ready to start planning your own harvest adventure, just know we've only scratched the surface here.
For the full guide on how to book farms, find the right workshops, and even what you should pack for the olive groves, just click the link in the description below.